Well, we're back for the second part of Pie Week, as I'm now calling it. 2 pies in a week is just excessive, isn't it? But here we are. So yeah, last episode we had the M&S steak pie, which was absolutely bloody lovely, and I left it saying it was a 10 out of 10 pie, but it was £9. So pretty expensive. So we've got a budget option that's up to the challenge of taking on the M&S. And I think this was £2.89. Well, it's what I got it for, but I think it's roughly about £3 in home bargains. Tom Kitchen, 2 of his items we've done on the channel, and they've been absolutely lovely. So I'm expecting this to be just as good as the other ones we've tried. But anyway, let's take a look. So yeah, hearty beef pies using slow cooked British beef steak and pale ale. You normally go for a darker one, a darker ale, wouldn't you, in a pie? But I'll give him his due. I've opened it. I shouldn't have opened that. Let's have a look at the back. Oh, it's upside down. It's got in it slow cooked beef, calcium carbonate, iron, niacin and thiamine. Yes. Water. It's got palm oil. Boo. What the hell? Emulsifier. Mono and diglycerides of fatty acids. What the heck is that? Rapeseed oil, blah, 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 onion, tomato paste. Yeah, it's got like stocks and things like that. Beef bone stock, very nice. Which I'm guessing will, make it quite nice. Massive barcode for the aid of the Czechias at home bargains that get paid absolute peanuts. Oven cooked from frozen. I will be doing that. Right, let's have a gander, see if anything else is in there. No. Right, let's open her up. What the heck? There's all like weird things in there. Are the insects? What?
Ants? Is this some kind of a joke? You got ants in your pants? Call an exterminator. I'm on vacation.
I think that's pepper, actually. Not very pleasant to look at out of the box. I only need one. I only need one of these, and I'm going to pair this hockey puck of pastry with, when in Rome, Cavolo Nero. I actually quite liked it with the other one, so I'm going to have it again. I got it reduced in Co-op. And also this Co-op Irresistible Rich and Creamy Potato Dauphinoise for £1.72, half price. I couldn't not have it. I was in there getting some bread, and I thought, yeah, let's try that. So we're going to have it with that. Let's get these open, see what the peel's like. Oh, bloody hell! Right, we're going to have to go over there somehow. I can't get everything together in one place. Right, one pie, and then can I get the thing off of this before it goes? Nice close up there for you. You stay there. Right, that's going on there. Which gas mark? Oven roulette will decide. I think there for this one will be perfect, don't you? Right, we'll see it in 35 minutes or whatever it was. Is it done? I think it probably is. Whoa. Whoopa. Well, there it is. Kind of a little bit burnt on top, but I'm not too bothered about that. Oven roulette, it's a fickle mistress. So let's have a look at what's inside. Not a bad filling there. Slow cooked meat does sort of dissolve as you press into it there, though. So there's not as much as what you would get in the old M&S one, but it does look fairly rich and nice, doesn't it? Flaky pastry. Right, let's give it a try. Yeah, that's decent. It's a different sort of style though, almost slightly tomatoey in taste. Less deep, rich beef flavour and more sort of lighter ale and then tomato sort of flavour. It's nice. The beef's really like slow cooked and nice as well. The pastry on the bottom is a little bit soggy. It has been cooked for the recommended time. And yeah, the top's obviously gone crispy, but yeah, it has a soggy bottom. Which, you know, actually, if you like soggy pastry, it's all right. Yeah, I think that's all right. You know, for the price, that is absolutely brilliant. What, a couple of quid, £3, and you know, it's not too far off as good as the M&S one. Get a close up of the meat. Yep, real big chunk of meat in there. Not as much meat as the other one, and not as sort of stringy, slow cooked. It's more sort of like a bit more chunkier, but the flavour is really nice. It's decent, this. Let's get some of this from Co-op. Co-op's offering to the meal. They're really weird. It's like almost sort of slightly vinegary with the cheese. Emmental cheese. Weird. I mean, they're okay, but they're just not as creamy and as cheesy as I thought it would be. It's more like sort of like a weird vinegary cheese taste rather than actual nice cheese. Not sure about those, Co-op. You know, it's not bad, but it's not great. 3 out of 10 for the Dauphinoise. Let's try the Cavallo Nero. That's really nice. I'll give that a 5 out of 10. Yeah, right, so let's come back to this pie. You know what? The filling's not bad. The taste is really nice. It's probably like not as good as the M&S one on flavour, just because it's got the sort of tomatoey edge to it, which is not as good, I don't think. Has got the ale though, which is nice. I mean, the difference, you get 2 of these pies for £3. The M&S one, you get a bigger pie, but Jesus Christ, £9. Now, I'm going to re-rate the M&S one at 8, but I'm also going to give this an 8. If you can afford the M&S, buy the M&S, or have it as a treat. If you can't afford the M&S, this is an excellent pie. And it's worth trying. The bottom's not cooked, but the meat's really nice. Yeah, it's worth trying this. And yeah, last view of that. But yeah, I think on that we've probably done you right up.